Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to go really old school and do like the classic you versus them love reading. Just haven't done one of those in a long ass time. So keep in mind I'll be pulling two separate energies. The first should be your energy, but you could say that they're reversed and, you know, that the situation's reversed and that you're the second energy. That's fine. Just take it however it resonates. It's also possible that it won't be your reading at all. You can just discard it. Also remember that there is no gender. So if I pull a king, a queen, an emperor, an empress, the sex or gender just really doesn't matter. It's all about the personality, which I'll describe. Nothing said here is meant to offend anyone. It's just to keep it really real on how to save a situation or a relationship, or whether or not to walk away from it. If you'd like to book a person, all the information's in the description of the video. And I also have a membership. If you're interested in that, you can check out the membership tab. Oop, I got the deck in the reverse. Or you can hit the join button. It'll show you all the perks. Okay, so starting with you, we have the Four of Pentacles as the overall energy, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Empress, Libra, Taurus, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. For your person, we have the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, Three of Swords, the King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck in the challenge we have the Ten of Pentacles. Let's kind of get into this oracle to start it all off. We have my body, my home. I'm at peace in my body. My body carries me through the world and I celebrate it. I'm at home and fully present in my body. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. And take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So let's start off with you here. I feel like you're being a little bit, maybe a little bit stingy here. You feel like you got to hold back a little bit and only to give little by little, because I think a lot of you are in some like newer relationship, I want to say. So I feel like you're honest with the person and you are emotionally available. You're just not giving it your all right from the jump. You're trying to remain comfortable or feel like, you know, stay in your safe place. And I feel like there is a person here that really wants to like take things to the next level, and quite fast, right? With the Knight of Swords, the next level. The challenge here is really committing to a relationship. But I think with this past life here, excuse me, I think in the past you may have been disappointed. You may have some fears. You may be kind of holding back. You're not really sure. And it's more based off of speed or like pace, you know, like maybe in the past you've kind of like just jumped into something and you felt like that was really impulsive because it didn't go well, right? So there's a little bit of, you know, past trauma playing a part into a current situation here. On this person's end, they feel like they've known you a long time, so I don't know if you guys have like been friends, if you just have been together for a long time. I feel like they are actually pretty confident in you. Now, I think that they also have been through some things. Like the people that they've separated from have also been cold or like kind of in it for less than emotional things. I think that there's been a problem in the past too where they even, may have been completely played by someone. Like, someone may have been on the fence with them all the time. So it's kind of interesting here because you're afraid to jump into something because you've done this before and it didn't end up well, and they're afraid of someone taking their time because someone else used to play a game of, of course one day we're going to be together, of course one day we're going to get married, and that shit just never really happened. So really we have two opposites coming together here, attracted somehow. And maybe that's helping you to really understand where another person is coming from, that like maybe they had a past relationship where, they thought everything was okay, but the other person really just kind of always was back and forth with it, and it never really completed, And I think that these are things that you do solidly want in your life. You're just afraid about moving too fast, It's, and maybe you're kind of, excuse me, also more used to the energies that they're dealing with. Like if you're just getting into something super fast, maybe it turns into some like toxic ass obsession, and it just doesn't end up well. Where on the opposite end, you can actually be really, really strung along by a person. So two different people trying to control something here. That's kind of how I feel. Instead of both people just sort of being present in the moment and allowing things to unfold. So I think that, if there's somebody that you're dealing with here and there's some fear behind it, just understand that that's what's going on their end too. But in the advice, we have the Emperor, the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like with these two cards, it's saying, not to be so anxious. I think that someone's quite serious here. You may not be used to people like this, though. You may be used to people that more like, they may know what they want up front, but then later on they become unsure, and then there's some messiness, or you could be, maybe in the past you've dealt with people who didn't really care to be like in a relationship, so they like played games with it or something like that. But this is a person who just, knows what they want. Could be dealing with an Aries here. Excuse me. My throat is all funky. I feel like you just have some like anxiousness from the past. I don't think that this person's being actually impulsive as you're seeing them. I think that they're just sure of what they want, and they feel like, maybe they don't want to be like someone that they've been with before, where they just kind of like take too long or aren't sure what they want or go back and forth. I don't know. There's kind of something here with it where maybe you even feel pressured, and I don't think this person's, it doesn't look like the type of person that would just leave you alone if you said that you weren't 100% ready or something. I just feel like there are two extreme opposites. One person you're both trying to control a pace, though, instead of just enjoying each other, and that's the problem here. The advice is to knock it the fuck off. Like, just chill out, enjoy somebody's company. I feel like, when you see this, I think two people that are really still stuck in the past are not just seeing each other for who they are. But if they were to be able to, they would realize they've had the same issues, and that time and speed really doesn't matter. Intention does, But it's not really that easy to just let someone in, especially in some type of newer situation, But I think this is a goodie, so relax. Okay, bye.